didn't know you can do that. Black gold loading. I will say the root system that was on this was not the best. And look what want to try to bloom in this cold weather. Hey friends, welcome back to another video. So your girl is bundled up today. It's a little nip out here, but that's all right. We still gonna get stuff done. So a light bulb finally went off in my head about what to do with this basil. Y'all know in the last video I actually pulled up our okra plant. So the bucket that I was using for our okra plant, I'm gonna go ahead on and transplant our basil to that bucket. So just to get it out of the easy cube, I'm gonna go ahead on and do that. And I have some seedlings that I want to go ahead on and up pot as well. And I have me some cardboard that I'm able to add to our little composting. So a few of y'all was asking me, well, not really asking me or telling me about the compost or whatever, what y'all do with y'all compost. So one thing that I did forget to add was some grass clippings. I don't have any grass clippings available, so a good substitute for grass clippings to add nitrogen would be coffee grinds. So I do plan to go to Starbucks, because if y'all didn't know, Starbucks does offer coffee grinds for free. You know, so I can add some source of nitrogen to my compost bin. Something else that I found out, y'all, because I've been doing a little bit of research instead of being out here on the wing in the prayer. So something else I found out, I got some coffee in the house, but I didn't plan on making any coffee. So I was thinking like, dang, maybe I could just add some coffee, just plain old coffee, to my compost bin without actually making coffee. But according to ChatGPT, it's best to use used coffee grinds. The reason why is because the caffeine that's actually in coffee is more diluted once you use the coffee. I hope this is making sense what I'm saying, because it's making sense coming out of my mouth, but I hope it's making sense to y'all. Okay, so once y'all use the coffee, it helps dilute the caffeine, and it also helps lower the pH level, like the acidity and stuff. Yeah, so yeah, I learned that today. So instead of me adding just fresh coffee grinds without using them, I'm gonna just go to Starbucks and get some used coffee grinds in the morning and add that to that. I just did the composting bin the day before yesterday, so ain't nothing changed with it. I do know I decided I'm gonna take out these big sticks that's in here, because it's really not necessary for me to have the big sticks in here, and I feel like it's gonna take longer to break down. So I'm gonna just remove those, and then I'm gonna run up here and grab my cardboard and add my cardboard to this. So something else that I learned when I was asking y'all about everything that I was adding to this composting bin, someone said that I shouldn't have added the soil to this. So I went to do some research to find out, was it bad that I added the soil? They say you can add soil to your compost, but you just don't want to add a whole bunch. And if you do like I did and add a bunch, all you have to do is up your browns and greens that you add into this. So I'm gonna add some more leaves outside of this cardboard just to make up for that. I ain't gonna lie, y'all was right. I'm kind of enjoying this composting thing. I'm kind of enjoying it. Look, I'm with you when you're right. And even though it's only been 2 days, but still, I feel like it's giving me something to do, because the fall gardening is not as time consuming as the summer garden. So it's kind of giving me something to do out here. I don't know, y'all. I was laying in the bed just maxing and relaxing. I said, girl, get up and go out here and get some content. Talk to your friends a little bit. I was kind of conflicted. I didn't know if I wanted to go live or get content, but I was like, I'm gonna get some content. So I don't know how the weather is in y'all area, but today our high was, I think, 53 degrees. I ain't mad about it though. Oh, and another thing I did, y'all, I ended up ordering me some worms off of Walmart website, because y'all know, if y'all been here for a while, y'all know back in the summertime I had bought some worms from Walmart. But see, I wasn't taking care of my little composting in place that I was doing in my beds, so I don't know if they survived or they didn't, because I wasn't really checking for them. But I am going to add 1 container of worms to this. My order actually on its way. I don't know if y'all use Walmart Plus, if y'all got Walmart Plus, but thank God for Walmart Plus. Ain't nothing like being able to get your groceries and whatever else you need are delivered. Now, I will say I don't really care for getting my produce and stuff delivered through them, because I like to pick out my own produce. But when I'm in the bind, like my boy said on Set It Off, my girl said on Set It Off, I'm in the bind, Nate. I don't mind adding a little produce on my order. And if it's wrong, I just tell them it wasn't up to my standards, and they'll refund you your money back. And a few of y'all was telling me that y'all didn't, when y'all started y'all composting bins, y'all didn't add holes in it. I didn't know you can do that. So that's good to know. I mean, especially if y'all still getting compost from it, if it ain't really affecting nothing. Because all the videos I watched said you should put holes in it. But if y'all able to do it, you know, and it still work out good for y'all, that goes to show that just because you do something in your garden don't mean that's the only way to do something. And I think that's what I love about gardening. It's more than one way to skin a cat. And just in case somebody asks where Tony at, Tony is in the house. He getting him some sleep because he worked last night. And he been up all freaking day. He finally went to sleep. I feel like I need to mix this up. Let me get something to mix this up with. What is that? Huh? Oh, my worm's here. Thank you, baby. I was just talking about you. I said, y'all been asking about Tony. He in the house getting some sleep.
What's going on? I'll get back with y'all here next video.
Still got the sleep in his voice.
I'm gone.
This literally just came. Fresh out the bag. So let's see how it look. If they picked us out some good ones. So it don't have no mold or nothing on top of it. So that's a good sign. Just sprinkle it. Sprinkle a little bit off of here. Oh yeah, these some fat daddies too. Oh yeah, they still alive. Shout out to my Walmart shopper, whoever. Let me go on there and get them a tip. Get them a little extra tippy tip. Shout out to them for giving me some live worms. Now, I am about to move some of this cardboard out the way and pour them in the soil. And I'm also going to go ahead on and moisten this soil as well. I need to get a shovel. Hold on, y'all. Let me go get a shovel. Y'all can come with me because I'm going to the garage. I don't know, y'all. I think these little brisk breeze got your girl feeling herself a little bit. I'm trying to hurry up, too, before it get dark outside. Because I really should have been got up because I got off work. I left work at like, what time I left work? 10:45. Y'all left work at like 10:45 this morning, so I really should have been out here. But I wanted to max and relax a little bit. Where the shovel at? All right, we got our shovel. I don't know, y'all. Oh, I got to show y'all something else. I was out here earlier checking on my stuff when I got off work, and I decided to transfer some of my dinosaur kale that was in our chaos bed that was close together, and I decided to transfer some of our, I don't know if it's Swiss chard or beet, y'all, but I decided to transfer that to my green stock. So I'm gonna show y'all that. So I'm gonna leave this little opening right here. Add the squirmy wormies. Ooh, it's more than 18. It's supposed to be an 18 count. They're like more than 18. I'm probably just tripping. Okay, so because I don't want to harm them, I'm gonna be real gentle with this. We're covering them up. I kind of should have spread them out some, but it's okay. Okay. So y'all think this okay? Me having this cardboard right on top? It should be fine, right? And now I'm gonna add some more of these leaves. And what y'all be calling it? Black gold. Black gold loading. I ain't gonna add a whole bunch. Just add this. It wasn't all the way full, but almost all the way full. All right, we done with that. Now I want to show y'all where I transplanted the kale to. Now it don't look the best because I just did this. So y'all know when you transplant, it look a little wilted and stuff like that. But I'm hopeful that it's gonna bounce back and come back to life. If not, y'all know me, I'll drop some more seeds down. So we're gonna see. So this is what they look like. They're a little bit wilted. I'm hoping that Wednesday, when we get a little bit more warmer weather and the sun gonna be back out real nice, which the sun was out today, but now it's starting to set, they're gonna perk back up. So this right here. And also another thing that I had noticed when I came out here today, I'm starting to get some germination on my seeds that I had just dropped down in our green stock. So these were direct sold. Just about all my pockets, they starting to pop up something. Now this one not doing nothing just yet, but we got something right here, and then this one don't have nothing popped up yet, or this one. And I'm almost certain I put something in all the pockets, but by not being so warm outside. Oh wait, this one do got something. There it is. It was hidden by a little piece of something. And another thing that I did too, y'all, I took one of my y'all, if I say Swiss chard and it's really a beet, just charged it to my head, not my heart. I took one of my Swiss shards or my beets and I put it in my other chaos bed because it was like real close together. Even though this is a chaos bed and I'm not overthinking it, I still want to be mindful that some of this stuff cannot grow if it's super close together. So if I'm seeing it, I'll pull one of the ones that's close together. Let me show y'all. Like this one right here. This got two kales that's kind of like close together. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come through and pull one of those out. Matter of fact, I might do it while I'm out here with y'all right now, and then just put it in another spot. Now this is leaning and laying down, but hopefully it'll bounce back up. I'm not sure. I will say the root system that was on this was not the best, so I'm not sure if it's gonna pop back up or not, but I'm gonna leave it alone, because something that I've been learning about gardening is these plants are very forgiving. Now, my chaos cucumber plant that looked absolutely horrible. I still got a couple of cucumbers that's on here, and they're still trying to give me a few little flowers, but you know, I don't know. We're gonna see what happens with it. And let me show y'all something else too, y'all. I came out here early, and then we're gonna go ahead on and transfer our basil. I came out here earlier, and look what wanted to try to bloom in this cold weather. Our freaking hibiscus plant. I was like, girl, what you doing? And a few of y'all was telling me to give my my cucumber plant that's in the elevated raised bed a chance, so I did. What I did today, when I came out here earlier, I actually fertilized it, and this is what I used to fertilize it with. So we're gonna see what happens. This is what I used to fertilize, and this is what I used in the summertime too when I was fertilizing like my watermelon and stuff like that. So I'm gonna see what happens with this. And I do notice too, like my plants that's in this bed, earlier they were perked up when the sun was out. So do y'all have experience with when it's cooler outside, y'all notice y'all plants kind of look a little bit droopy, or like, is that common for it to do that, or is that something that I should be worried about? Because like I said, they looked really good earlier when I came out here, but now I noticed that they kind of drooping a little bit. All right, now y'all, now it's time to attack this big bad baby. So I feel like the easiest way for me to do this would be to pull this closer and then just plop down our basil. First things first though, I like to shaky this mug to make sure ain't nothing on there. And people was telling me to let my basil flower. I can make flower arrangements out of it, and also I can bring along more pollinators because they like the basil flowers, but y'all don't want it to flower yet. I'm okay with it not being flowered right now. I'm trying to loosen it up a little bit, because this mug, I already know, gonna be a monster. This basil's sick of me. And it'll probably be like, every time I turn around, you moving me. But it's actually been in this spot for quite some time now, so I think it's time for a new home. Oh, but lordy. Ooh, the roots on that kaboot. Whew. You tripping, you ain't adding a nan soil amendment. Let me get my soil amendments. That's what I forgot to do. I was supposed to do that yesterday, y'all. I didn't. It's still okra roots in here too. Let's do the right thing in a minute. This soil, because old me would have just flopped that right down up in there. My blood meal is in the garage, the one that's open. So I'm gonna go get that. I ain't gonna use my scoop for this. I'm just pour it in there. Oh, I ain't even telling y'all what I'm adding. So I just added some vermiculite, and then the first thing I added was bone meal. Now I'm about to add some blood meal and some slow release granulated fertilizer. I don't have any more earthworm castings, because for some reason I be running out of that so fast. I need to start getting a big bag of that. We're gonna add our blood meal next. Ooh, that scared me. I left the gate open on accident. Well, not on accident, because I knew I left it open. Come on accident. And then this is our organic 926 Whitney Farms slow release granulated fertilizer that we're gonna add. next task at hand. I'm just curious too. Y'all remember when we first started this bed, we put that old tomato plant at the bottom of it and like broke it up. I had regretted doing that because I had thought about it. I was like, dang, how it's gonna be able to water from the bottom with that tomato plant right there. I'm just curious to see if it broke down yet. So I forgot I got these like sticks and stuff. So I'm gonna try to remove as many of those as I possibly can, because I feel like it's not able to use the watering system properly because of that stuff kind of blocking it. Yeah, I think I added sticks and stuff at the bottom of here. So like I said, I'm gonna try to get as much of that as I can out. So in my opinion, if you have these like a self-watering bed like this, I feel like you shouldn't add sticks and stuff at the bottom of it because it kind of blocks the watering system from working properly. That's just my opinion. And that's probably why I haven't been having to water the this Easy Cube as much, because the water isn't being sucked up by the soil the way it's supposed to be, or by the roots, however the water's supposed to get sucked up in this bed. I'm kind of trying to come through and fix a mistake that I made. And I know we like to save on soil. That's why we add things like the sticks and stuff like that and the old plants. But at the same time, it's like, what's the point of paying the money for the bed if you can't get the full benefits of it? Which is, in my opinion, is the watering system. Being able to use the self-watering system. And don't get me wrong, this bed been good to me now. Even with me making that mistake or doing that, like adding the sticks and stuff at the bottom and that old tomato plant. All right, y'all, let's go ahead on and add our amendments. That was vermiculite that I added. Now I'm just adding some bone meal. The 926 slow release fertilizer. Y'all, I put this in there so I can remember what it was, but I don't feel like I need it in there no more because it's just in my way. And then our blood meal. And then when I get me some more worm castings, I'll add it like I did the other beds. I got some perlite in the garage too. I'm gonna go grab that so I can add some of that to it as well. I'm gonna just add the rest of this bag. It's something about adding that perlite that just make you feel like your soil is just sure enough good to go. I feel like because the more expensive soils, they be having a lot of perlite in it, and it make it look more fluffy. And once my spinach decide to do something, I'm gonna add the spinach to this bed. For some reason, the spinach taking a while to germinate for me. So I don't know if maybe I should just direct sow it in here, or if I should just keep it inside where I started it at. But y'all know me, sometimes I like to have a little insurance, so I probably just add it, direct sow some in here. I'm gonna add the rest of this vermiculite too. Oh yeah, that look good. All right, I think that is good. But yeah, y'all, I think that's it for this video. I think I'm gonna go live up potting those seedlings that I was telling y'all about that's in the garage, or I'm gonna just do another video tomorrow, me doing that and whatever else I got going on tomorrow, because I'm off tomorrow. Happy Veterans Day, by the way, to all the veterans out there. Thank you for your service. You are appreciated. Definitely happy. Y'all tell Tony happy Veterans Day in the comment section, because y'all know my baby is a veteran. He served in the Army, for those of you that were wondering. So happy Veterans Day, honey lamb, whenever you see this. But yeah, I'm about to clean up, and yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank y'all so much for tuning into another video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you made it to the end of this video, leave a worm emoji, since we added some worms to our little composting slash worm thing, whatever it's gonna be. I don't know, y'all, but we hopeful for it. So leave a worm in the comments, and leave an American flag too for the veterans, y'all. But anyways, thank y'all so much, and I'll see y'all in the next video.